One of the most famous names in Greek mythology is surely Medusa, the deadly, seductress, and terrifying gorgon monster with snake-like hair that can turn people into stone, featuring into modern media like movies, games, animated shows, and more. But do you really know what turned Medusa into this hideous monster, who even the biggest of the warriors are scared to face? If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. The most famous story where Medusa is featured is the story of Perseus, the son of Zeus. In my previous video of Perseus, I have discussed the famous battle between Perseus and Medusa, where he managed to defeat Medusa by cutting off her head. This defeat of the monster and victory of the hero Perseus might sound glorious, but from another perspective it is equally tragic. You see, Medusa wasn't always a terrifying looking monster, but rather a beautiful looking woman. And it was her beauty that ended up being her doom. Medusa was once a beautiful woman, who was the priestess at the temple of Athena, the goddess of wisdom, talent, and war. Medusa conducted every single ritual with dedication and served Athena with every bit of her heart, and worshipped her to please the goddess. One of the requirements of being the priestess of Athena is being a virgin and taking an oath, as Athena was herself a virgin goddess. So Medusa didn't get married or into a relationship with any man. But due to her charming looks, gorgeous eyes, and immense beauty, many men were attracted to this young priestess. Medusa, however, rejected all their advances and dedicated all her heart and mind in the worship of Athena. Her beauty was so great that not only mortal men, but also the god Poseidon, lord of the seas, wanted her. Poseidon pursued Medusa constantly and tried to seduce her in many ways, but as Medusa was dedicated for being the priestess of Athena, she rejected Poseidon's offer like other men. But the consequences of rejecting a god is not similar to the consequences of rejecting a mortal man. One day, Poseidon got livid of Medusa's rejection and forced himself on her. He took Medusa by her arm and took advantage of her inside the temple of Athena. The poor Medusa had nothing to do, as the strength of a god is immense for her, so she couldn't defend herself. After the horrible experience of Medusa, she came in front of Athena's statue to seek refuge and begged for her help. Athena, however, cannot take any step against Poseidon, as he was second only to Zeus in authority and was a much powerful god than Athena. So all her anger was directed towards the poor Medusa, and Athena cursed her. Athena cursed Medusa for committing such an act inside her sacred temple and breaking the oath of virginity. She cursed Medusa to be a terrifying looking monster, where all her beauty would be gone and she would be a hideous creature. Now all her beauty was lost and she was transformed into a creature with snake-like hair and deadly stare that can turn anyone into stone. Later, as you know, the gods helped Perseus to defeat Medusa, killing her and cutting off her head. The villainization of Medusa in modern media was indeed an unfortunate event, as in reality she was nothing but a victim who was abused by two gods and was later killed by a demigod.